Hi fishy folks, and welcome to Michael's Fish Room. Today, a vlog about going to a Japanese fish store. That's right folks, Japanese fish store tour. Now I'm in Ota, Japan. I'm traveling to Hachioji, which is about a 3-hour train ride. I have to take 3 separate trains. You may be saying to yourself, Mike, do you speak Japanese? I don't. I speak a little, but really not enough to be conversational. But it's not that difficult to travel in Japan. I have Google Sensei to help me. The closer you get to Tokyo, the more signs are in English. And quite frankly, it's not that big a deal for me. So do me a favor, grab a snack and a beverage, and stand by for this awesome, epic vlog. All right, fishy folks, we are about 5 minutes outside the station, and this is what Japan looks like when you're not in a big city. It's very similar to other countries, including the United States, although quite frankly, I think it's cleaner and people here take much better care of their property. That's just a feeling I have. You can see all the way in the distance the mountains up north, and it's very beautiful here. It's very clean, like I said, and the train I'm riding on is a limited express, which means it doesn't stop at every station, as well as it travels a little faster than your typical commuter train, and you have to buy a ticket and pick your seat. And you may be saying to yourself, well, how did you communicate to buy a ticket? Well, they have ticket machines that are in English. I mean, obviously they're in Japanese and you can choose English. You can also choose Korean and Chinese, French, German, Russian. I don't know if there's any other languages, but it's pretty international here. In addition, the Olympics will be here in next year, June 2020. And I've noticed that they're really trying to push that tourism aspect of Japan. Anyway, I hope you enjoy. There's going to be some more of these train shots, so make sure your snack and beverage are filled, because this is definitely going to be a long one. Alright fishy folks, we are on the second train, which is on the Shonan Shinjuku line. We'll be getting off in Shinjuku Station, which is the biggest train station in the world. You can see as we get closer to Tokyo how much more densely populated it is, as well as how many more bigger skyscrapers and how much more urban and city-like. Okay fishy folks, this is Shinjuku, and I have to walk to another train station to get my final train. I could have walked underground, but I decided to walk outside because it is a gorgeous day today in Tokyo. It is about 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Look at how clean the streets are here in Tokyo. After almost 3 hours on trains, walking through a little bit of Tokyo, through the busiest train station in the world, I'm almost at the fish store, but I came across this river, I guess, and I thought it was pretty cool. So I don't know if you can hear the water. I hope you can. It's very calming. It's very beautiful. This is about an hour outside Tokyo, the center part of Tokyo at least. Fisher folks, I finally made it to Green Gallery Gardens and Yoshida Fish Farms. By the look of the place, Yoshida Fish Farms online, I thought it was going to be more of a fish farm, but it's not. It's just a fish store and a great little garden center. There's a gift shop as well. As we walk in, you can see the recyclable containers and the vending machines. They're everywhere in Japan. Here's a little 3D map. That blue part is the actual fish store. The green part is the gift shop for the garden center. The yellow part is another store, and then the red part is or orange part is a restaurant. All right, so the vending machines, and then we have some really nice landscaping here on the right. And then on the left, I'm all excited, and there's nothing in there. To be honest, I was really disappointed in real life. We come over here to see some more tubs. Take a look at this trickle filter up top. It's really cool. They use these for most of their tubs. The bigger tubs, they use big filters, but nothing in the tub. Nothing in the second tub. But the third tub, boom, some pretty fancy koi. They have some blue on them and some orange. Here are the little tanks. I don't know how big they are. I would imagine they're approximately 4 or 5 gallons, 300 yen, which is a little less than $3. If I could figure out how to get them home, I'd probably take some and put Bettas in them, or a couple Guppies. I'd use it as a tank maybe on my desk at work, with a couple of male Guppies in it or some shrimp or something. But I thought they were pretty cool. You have the Japanese filter pads that a lot of people use for their koi ponds. And then there's some fertilizers and things for koi ponds or water gardens. Koi food, goldfish food. Of course, they have lots of decorations for your garden. And it's just some more koi over here. Now, how many goldfish can you keep in this tank? This tank is probably about 40 gallons, and there's got to be, I don't know what, 50 goldfish in there. Same trickle filter system, or similar, I should say. And everything is fine. And then look at this tank. All these little koi in here. Again, water's crystal clear. They just know what they're doing, I guess, with these koi. The kids can catch goldfish. I thought that was pretty neat. And then over here, we have the fish in the bag, like we see in a lot of other Japanese stores. I think these are rice fish. They were, I think, $6 for a trio, $7 for 5 of them, sorry. And you see these in every Japanese fish store, and they're fine. Imagine that. Over here, you have some critters. That guy that was just standing there kept following me through the whole tour. It was kind of creepy. Anyway, here are some little tanks on display. Not really sure what fish is what. Everything, of course, looks clean and very well stocked. And those are the cool Japanese filters, which we've talked about. Now, some of these fish I've never seen before. They're very plain and bland. I don't know what they are. Like these things, I don't really know what they are. If you know what they are, in the comments below, let me know. But they were like 30 bucks almost, so got some feeders, some regular goldfish, I think. I don't know if those were feeder goldfish or not, but let's take a walk inside and see what we have. Now, this is my first time inside the store, so I'm going to be going through this pretty much live, just like you are. So they have these little tanks here. It looks like they have some rice fish. I did ask about rice fish eggs. Nobody had them. I think they're pretty cool. I guess they're a little bit like killifish. Now, look at this big guy. It's pretty rare for a Japanese fish store. But we are outside the main part of Tokyo. Look at these creepy goldfish. They're like balloon goldfish. They just look creepy to me. Anyway, there's some bagged plants. There's a good shot of the shop, the fish shop. They have all the usual things. Upstairs in the back were some decorations and some things for gardening and inside gardening. And now let's take a walk into the fish room. It was quite a bit warmer in here, by the way. I was sweating my you-know-what off. Here's some bettas, typical Japanese bettas. I actually have that little tank. That's what I use to film fish or take pictures of fish for my website. That's a pretty cool looking betta. They're about $20. Actually about $17 with the conversion. Not a bad price. That one is really cool looking, not in focus. All right, there's your section for bagging and stuff. Got some nano tanks with plants. Got some little plants over here. And how about this community tank? A Bella shark, some discus, some angels. I don't know what that strange fish is up there on the top. But it was quite interesting. Lots of larger fish in this tank. All right. This whole row here is plants. Plants, plants, plants. When was the last time you saw a fish store with a whole row of tanks dedicated to just plants? I didn't really see any fish in there, which is odd. But I didn't really look because I'm not into plants that much. I just wanted to show you the plants. Both sides of the row. Plants, 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 plants. That stuff would be great for a guppy fry. Of course, I don't need any. Plus, it wouldn't make it to the trip home. Here we have creepy goldfish for Don. Check out New York Gold. Don's a great guy and loves his goldfish. It's just creepy to me. Sorry. Here we have a little tank, which kind of looks like it's marine, but I'm not really sure. And then here's your typical Japanese tank. Although this blue decoration, like a broken submarine, is kind of odd for Japan. They had a couple of decorations you can see up here like that. And then, of course, you have these terracotta, hides and stuff for cichlids and what have you. But looks like they were in the middle of doing a lot of maintenance. The store had just opened within the last hour. That's why those little ladders were there, I'm assuming. Lots of different, kinds of community fish here. Of course, all the tanks look great. Planted tanks as well for selling tanks, which is, kind of interesting, but that's how they do it. Got some goldfish down low here in these little vats. And look at this guy. What is this big guy? Looks a little sick. I was trying to bend down. My belly was in the way. Look at these veil tail platinum angels. Gorgeous. Only $16 too. Not too bad. All right. Moving on. Little tiny angels. Blushing. More angels. Live bearers. I'm hoping there are guppies here because I see the live bearers. And then, of course, I don't see any, so I'm a little disappointed. But then, bam, guppies. I think these are mutt guppies here. These are males. And then on the tank to the right are females. And I'll show you why I think they're mutt guppies in a little while. But at first I thought those were the only guppies, and I was disappointed because on their website they talk about domestically grown guppies are more hardy and are stronger. And I was disappointed because it appeared from their website they have a ton of guppies. But you'll see more. There's a typical tank. We got some more tetras. I wonder how many of these tetras they sell on a weekend because it's a very popular fish in Japan. Some guarmies, some big catfish down there, not catfish, cories. Just some everyday ordinary fish, I guess. I don't know what that pleco is. It's pretty cool though. It's got that big white eye. Camera was having problems focusing. They have the Tetra China filters in every tank, plus some under gravel filtration. Some more tetras. Lots of nano species because obviously they mostly have small tanks. Cichlids. I was shocked there were cichlids. Those things are creepy. The fake parrot. Not that you can't have them. I just think they're creepy. All right, some more goldfish shots. I think that's a gar. Let me know in the comments below if I'm wrong. And then over here we have some angelfish. Really nice looking angels. And then an Asian Arowana. Look how cute that thing is. Of course, it's going to get to be 4 foot long and a monster eventually. All right. I'm trying to stay out of the way of the worker who's doing some water changes. All right, fishy folks. I see some guppies. I'm really excited. And then I start looking at them and realizing, like that female right there has a jacked up tail. If you can see it, it looks like somebody took a chunk out of it or somebody, it's got a defect somehow. I keep looking at the guppies over here and I'm thinking, they're not that great. Like these guppies, their tails are all torn up. Black Moscows. These guys don't look terrible, but they don't look great either. And to be honest, I'm shocked. Some of the guppies look good, but not amazingly great like I normally see in Japan. So I don't know what the story is with guppies here, especially because I was so excited based on their website description of very hardy domestically grown guppies. Anyway, that's it for the guppies. Looks like they have these new tanks here. They look new, and those are the tanks that the worker was doing some maintenance on. I'm wondering if they took those smaller tanks that were outside and put those in their place. Anyway, we're back to goldfish. Different variants, different colors. You can see the cool pancake filters in these tanks. I didn't see any in the store, or maybe I did. Anyway, that's a pretty cool looking goldfish, I guess. Ribbon tail or veil tail goldfish. I don't know if that's what you'd call it. That's what I'd call it. Anyway, Over here is a display tank with some really nice rainbows. At least I think they're rainbows. And just a great looking tank. Scaped very minimally, but looks good. No fish in this tank, just some floating plants. Kind of strange. Not sure what's going on there. And then Calico Goldfish, lots of them. Bagged fish. And then a marine tank, which was pretty neat. And then more marine tanks. There's one there. And there's one to the left. Anyway, this is like a little nook of goldfish. Really creepy goldfish. Like that one. Look at that thing. What is that? Pancake filter is cool, though. It's creepy. Look at it. And then lots of goldfish here. Different sizes, different styles. And then they have these bowls of goldfish. Now, and dyed water. I don't know what's up with the dyed water. Nobody could really tell me. Nobody could really understand what I was saying either, so. All right, let's go out and look in the store and see what kind of products they have. It's a little scaping table that I just passed. Look at this tank. I don't know, about 30 cardinals and some. Are those Serpy Tetras? This is the type of tank when I think of Japanese aquascaping, this is what I think of. Little carpet, lots of Tetras. I think there's a guppy in there too. This tank also quite amazing. Just a few fish. Looks great. Another big tank. And then tiny, tiny tanks. I didn't see any livestock in there, just plants. I don't know if you could put shrimp in there or not, or I don't know what the story was. More goldfish. Obviously, they do a lot of goldfish. We have some filters, Eheim or German filters if people want to be stupid about it. Lots of Eheim in Japan. Got filter pads. We got the Tetra China filter. It's made in China, and I will show you that it is made in China right here. Boom, made in China. And that's not a bad thing. That's just how I describe it. Again, if that bothers you, go away. Here we have a small air stone. And as we turn around in the aisle, we have the typical Japanese filters. This is a little turtle filter. And other Japanese filters, big filters, slim hang-on back filters that go on these really cool slim fit tanks. We'll see those in a little while. Over here we have biomedia and pumps, Rio pumps, which we have in the US, German pumps, Eheim pumps. And here's that trickle filter that we saw outside in the goldfish tank. They sell it. I've never seen it before in Japan. At least I can't remember seeing it. It is pretty cool, though. More Eheim stuff. I'm trying to walk around that guy who's keeps stalking me. It's very weird and creepy. Typical Japanese store food with the Highline Akari stuff, as well as the other regular Tetra food. Then over here we have the regular Tetra stuff. And for the first time, I've seen Vibrabites in Japan. And I'm thinking, wow, everything's in English. And then, of course, I turn it around and there's a sticker on the back in Japanese. So they import it from the United States. That's kind of weird, but just goes to show you the quality. If they thought it was good enough for Japan, they would make it in Japan. But this is your typical Hikari stuff. I really like that silver can. Every time I'm here, I buy it. In fact, when I was here in June last time, I bought a couple cans off Amazon. Well, a friend bought it for me, and I'll be buying more as well this time. More food. Nothing out of the ordinary here with food. I still haven't found flowerhorn food yet. Looks like killifish or rice fish food. Over here we have heaters. Nothing special there. And Airline and other doodads that go in the tank. Slide base filter. I'm assuming it's an under gravel filter for a nano tank. Pretty cool. Nets. Lights. Of course, their lights are spectacular. Over here, I guess we have some, are those, I don't even know what those are. Palladiums? Palladariums? I forgot. Whatever they are, let me know. I'm sure you will. So here we have an RO system and some planted stuff. Really nothing special there. And we've seen these tanks before as well. They're cool, but really expensive. Over here, it's Christmas time already. It's not even Halloween yet. They have Christmas lights up just like in the United States. Anyway, here are some of their cool style tanks. About $50 for this little tank. Not sure why it's so expensive other than it's Japan, but I mean, it is a pretty nice tank. $50 worth? I don't know. I mean, I guess if that's what you had to pay, then that's what you would pay, right? Here are the GEX or JEX 600 Slim with some rams in them, or I guess they have pictures of rams. They're great looking tanks, and I think they're all one piece. I didn't see any seams, but here we have the end of the inside of the store. Go outside, we'll take a look at, there's a fantastic pond up here that I was looking at for a little while when I first walked in, and I want to show you guys. Look at this, look how huge these fish are. Just swimming so slow and majestically. There's one that wants food. Pretty little waterfall, and I don't know if you can see the spider webs, but there's a huge spider web. Look at these guys. They're huge. Some really nice ones in there as well. Behind it is a pretty deep pond. 10,000 yen per fish, I'm guessing. It's about $1,000. And this is the garden center. You can see how big it is. Looks just like a garden center in the United States, at least most of the ones I've seen. Over here is a little path that leads to a little sitting area. I didn't want to go up there. And look how big that filter is for that giant vat. Nothing going on in that tub. Here's a koi. And some more koi. They go down in price from the, I think they were about $100 for the first, all the way down, and I think the smaller ones were about $50 each. But I'm wondering if they don't have that many because it's the end of the season. Although the day I was here, it was about 75 degrees, but I'm assuming it gets a little cooler at night. And look at these guys. They are huge and massive. Speaking of massive, look at that filtration. I guess you need that kind of filtration with fish that big. Well, all right, fishy folks, that does it for this Japanese fish store tour. Hope you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell in the comments down below. Let me know what you thought of the tour, guys. Thanks so much. Hi, fishy folks, and welcome to Michael's Fish Room vlog. Today, an adventure to a local Japanese fish store in Hachioji, Tokyo, Japan. Now, I'm in Ota, Gunma Prefecture, which is about a 3-hour train ride, minimum of 3 different trains I'm going to have to take. But I can do it. Now, you may be saying to yourself, Mike, do you speak Japanese? I don't. I speak a little Japanese, enough to get around and ask certain questions. But honestly, it's very easy to get around in Tokyo, especially Tokyo. It's Japan, not Tokyo. Hi, fishy folks, and welcome to Michael's Fish Room vlog. Today, that's my finger right there. See it? See it in the corner? Dumbass. Hi, fishy folks, and welcome to a vlog by Michael from Michael's Fish Room. Again? It's like my 8th take. Are you done? Hi, fishy folks, and welcome to a blog from Michael from Michael's Fish Room. That's me. That's dumb. Hi, fishy folks, and welcome to a vlog from Michael's Fish Room. Today, an adventure on my way to Hachioji to see a fish store I've never seen before. I Googled and I found this fish store, and I'm gonna decide Hi fishy folks, and welcome to this epic vlog of me going to a fish store in Japan. I'm gonna show you everything I do. So, I'm going to Hachioji from Ota. I'm taking 3 different trains, and hopefully I'll get there in about 3 hours. Now you guys may be saying to yourself, Mike, do you speak Japanese? I don't speak Japanese. I speak a little. Holy Jesus. Hi fishy folks, welcome to this vlog. Today, an adventure to a Japanese fish store. I'm gonna take you on the adventure. Try to film as much as I can for you guys. I'm in Ota, Japan, traveling to Hachioji, which is about a 3-hour train ride, and I have to take 3 separate trains. Now you'd be saying you might be... Hi fishy folks, and welcome to this epic vlog. Today, an adventure on my way to a Japanese fish store from Ota, Japan, all the way to Hachioji. It's about a 3-hour train ride, and I have to take 3 separate trains. And you may be saying to yourself, Mike, do you speak Japanese? I don't speak Japanese. I speak a little, but the closer you get to Tokyo, which is where I'm going, the easier it is. Plus, I have Google Sensei to help me. So do me a favor, Greg, I was so close. I was so close. Hiya fishy folks, and welcome to this epic vlog. Today, a vlog on my...